stay, toes pointing out, little bend in the knees, taking this rotation in the hips, just opening up into those glute muscles, those hip muscles, and then rotating the other direction. Coming into the centre, bending into the knees, drop it down to the side, reaching down towards the knee. Nice and loose in the shoulders. Inhale, take the chin down, so only up into the neck. And then circle the arms in the opposite direction, lift the chin up, open up into the throat. And bring the hands all the way up. Exhale. Inhale, reach it back. Little raise up onto the toes. Exhale. Inhale, reach it up and back. One more. And release. Take that hip rotation again. Just warming up nicely now into those glute muscles. Rotating the other way. Let's go a little bit wider into our plie squats. So we're not pushing back or hinging in the hip on this one. We're sliding between those two panes of glass. Begin now to draw that navel nice and tight into the spine. Squeezing up and opening inside the thighs as you push the knees out to the side. Lowering down, lift the heel, release. Other side, so opening a little bit deeper into those hips. And now let's just hold one heel up and take a little pulse. Keep the shoulders roll back. And exhale, release it down at the side. Lift the heel up and pulse it down. And exhale, release. Let's lift it up. Big circle now, taking the knee out to the side. And do a little lift up as well and curl. Drawing that heel in, opening out in the hips, feeling that nice stretch going down the quadriceps. Okay, leg lifts, working into balance. So, bringing all the weight into that left foot, little bend in the knee. Pointing in the right leg for the extension. We're going to lift up, inhale, exhale, tiny little toe tap down. Inhale, lift the leg up, taking tiny pulses. Squeeze and hold it here, keep on breathing, that little static hold. 4, 3, 2, and one. Give that little shake out. Well done. So working in those Pilates principles of focus, concentration, and that connection of breath to movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, that tiny tap. Inhale the next one up, taking tiny pulses. Keep drawing that navel in nice and tight to the spine to have that core balance. Inhale, reach up through the spine. Oh, had a little wobble there. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, do a little shake out. Oh. Asking for all this focus and concentration from on a Monday, my word. Okay, let's come into the sumo squat now. So I'm just going to open up the lower back. Nice and wide with your feet, hinging the hip. Reach through, so stretching into the spine. Lift up, if you can, with that raise at the top. You can always do a single heel raise. That one's a bit tricky. So you can be here, release. So just extending in the ankles as you reach it up and through. Keep going. Exhaling down, and then inhale, reach it all the way through. Pushing that bottom back as much as you can, really getting that nice opening in the spine. Do 2 more. And reach it through again. Okay, let's come into a lunge now. So, left foot forward, right foot back. We're going to go slowly down. 1, 2, up for 1, 2. Full extension here at the top. Keep the spine upright, as if you've got that broom stuck to the spine. We're not hinging in these ones. We're working more into the quadriceps and the hip flexor muscles. Do 2 more. Good, release. Turn it around, let's go the other way. Curl those back toes. Last one on the side. And come up to release. Okay, so we're going to go for a low squat to come down today, something a little bit different. So take the feet wide, push back into the heels, see how far you can drop. We're going to use those elbows gently inside the thighs. Feel those hips opening here. Nice deep breaths, let the spine release, really opening, releasing out that lower back. And then hip mobility. You're going to inhale, reach it up. You may not get straight legs, depends on how tight those hamstrings are. Then exhale, pop yourself back down into that squat. Inhale, reach up, nice long extension. And exhale, back into the contraction. A few more times. One more. And exhale, drop, drop, all the way down. Good. Okay, let's work up on our knees. We haven't done this one for a while. So, knees are going to be hip distance apart. We're going to work that right leg first of all. We're going to go back into those leg lifts as we did standing. We're going to do them into this knee setup instead. It's going to work nice and deep into those side abdominals. So we're going to be it's too much with the hand, you can just pop it here on your hip instead. So inhale to lift, exhale to tap. We're in a kind of supported side plank here. So really draw the navel in nice and tight. Inhale, reach and lift. Squeeze and hold. Breathe. And release. Take a little stretch. And roll the body back up again. Come over to the other side. Inhale in, exhale to tap. Now inhale, lift up, pulse. Squeeze and hold. And exhale, release. Good. Drop it back down. Okay, we'll come back to those deadlifts on a different setup, just a little bit lower abs. So, heels down, toes up, working again into these hip flexor muscles. We're going to do our roll back. So remember that back doesn't touch the floor. Lower back one a little bit, squeeze lower belly, then lift up to the top with an extension. You can always have your hands down on that roll back, and then lift up to seat, bending or reach up, okay? Or take it further, take the arms all the way out to the side and lift it up and through. Some of you might be able to take a circle there, gosh it's tricky, to hold the control. Good. So take whichever option's right for you. Okay, so hands can be down, fingers point away. We're just going to open up into the hips here with our little heel taps. You could do doubles. You could lean back further and take those hands out. But actually, when the lean back is there, it makes it a bit easier in hip flexors, funnily enough. So again, you could also be working singles here with your hands up. All great options. Exhale out, inhale in. 2, 1. Release. Give it a nice little hug in and stretch through the spine. Deep breaths. And then we're going to come into our elbows, working into that mid-tracking. I like these ones. So we're here. Singles or doubles. Push aways. You've got flexion in the feet. The heels that lead the push away. discomfort in your back, you can do these exercises lying down rather than up on your elbows to make it a bit easier. You can also, as I say, do singles, you don't have to do these doubles. Four, three, two, and four. Release. Hug it up. Lengthen through the spine. Deep breath. Okay. Back into our leg lifts. We're going to go on our side. So shoulder, elbow, all in one long line. Bottom knee is back. Top leg is straight. We're going to point in the toe. Inhale in. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, lift up and pulse. Squeeze and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let's do the bottom leg here as well. Lift up, point the toe. Squeeze and lift it up and pulse. Squeeze and hold, reach up through the spine. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Let's do the other side. Lift up and pulse. Squeeze and hold. Four, three, two, and 1. Bottom leg. Squeeze and lift. Lift the leg up and pulse. Squeeze and hold. 4, 3, 2, release. How are you feeling, okay? Okay. Push it back. Now that we've got leg lifting before we come into our stretch, we're going to be up here, lift up, and then pop it back down. Same leg with that extension, lifting. The hand could be on the floor and you can just be focusing on the leg. You don't have to have the hand lifted as well on the opposite side. Squeeze and lift and pulse. Squeeze and hold. And release. Okay, on side. Lift, single, leg lift. Squeeze and lift and pulse. Squeeze and hold. go onto our back. We're going to be here now, nice long legs. We're going to alternate our leg to arm drop. So opposite arm to leg, release, here. Modification, you can bring the hands on the floor, focus on those leg drops. Otherwise you're working opposite hand to leg, exhale to lower, inhale to lift back up. Making sure the spine is imprinted into the ground as much as you can, drawing that navel into the spine. Good. Now hold one leg out, one arm leg if you both of you are. Take a pulse. Squeeze and hold. Breathe. And release. Other side, pulse it out. Squeeze and hold. And release. Last little bit. Push-aways. Now the lower you do the push-aways to the ground, the more you'll feel that contraction in lower belly. So find that right spot for you on the push. Now hold out into that tabletop, toe tap. Just flick it up, flick it down. You could do doubles, you don't have to just do the singles. You could be here working the arms as well. Again, working nice and deep into that lower abdominal area. Keeping the spine really down. If it begins to lift, and don't take the toes all the way to the ground. 4, 3, 2, lift it up. Take the legs out, open, take the circles. Nice big circles. See how low you can go to the ground without the spine lifting. Circle the other way. Really feeling this now in your belly, I hope so. Release. Place the feet on the ground and just take a really nice long rotation here, opening up the lower back. Drop the knees over one side and then look over in the other direction. And just come back up. center. Give yourself another little rock, just realign that spine. And then you can flip yourself up, coming onto all fours, into cat-cow. Just going to open up those abs, open up the spine, a little stretch. Feel that flexion and extension. One more rotation each way. Bend those knees as you rotate. Last one. And release. Reach it up. Well done, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that today, and I'll see you next week. Take care.